Well, we're staying with our rolling coverage now, but also looking at our next story where some learners at about 18 schools in Boksburg who rely on the government's free scholar transport. They have not been attending classes since last week after service providers suspended their services. So this follows the Gauteng Department of Education's failure to pay the service providers. Let's get more for this issue. To unpack further, SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla is standing by. Calvin, a very good morning. I mean, as students are not attending classes, is obviously impacting the education at large. And so when we look at the measures in place and the, the plans, talk to us about what's transpiring as the days go on.
Good morning to you, Lizel, and to our SABC viewers at home. Just on a Monday morning, you could see chaos behind me, children or scholars trying by all means to get transport to school. You would know that most children today, they have to be at school at around 8 this morning. But unfortunately for them, they are told that buses will not be able to transport or ferry them to schools because they are not coming. The reason why they are not coming, we are told by residents or parents here that there was an issue between the Department of Education in this province of Gauteng and the transport buses, that those buses were not paid by the Department of Education. So that is why children are not going to school. These buses decided to park because they did not want to come because those buses were not paid. But let me introduce one of the parents here who is here. Mama, siyabonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho. Kwenze njani namhlanje siyabona abantwana abayanga esikolweni bagcwele lana nithi amabhasi awakhokhelwanga kwenzekeni iqale nini lenkinga eninayo?
Sanibona ninjani? Ngiyaphila nami. Lenkinga esibhekane nayo eyamabhasi ukungabi khona siqale ukuba nayo Monday. Sithe masibuza ke sithola ukuthi amabhasi awakhokhelwanga, ugovernment akakhokhelanga amabhasi. Unesikwelede sesemuva ese 3 months yonke. So ke babonile ke nabo driver ukuthi ngeke bakhona ukusebenza bangabhadalwanga. Kona ngoba vele kubabhlungu. So ke manje siyasokola nangabantwana futhi. Abantwana bethu abanye bahamba i-distance bahambe ngeenyawo benqamlele endaweni ezingalunganga bayojumpa nesiporo nama-freeway bafuna ukuya esikolweni.
Okay mama, sibonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho mama. Nawe ngicela usondele ngaphambi kokuthi ngigoqe nawe uze uhambisa umntwana la, nabo abantwana la, omunye ngize ngambona ucishe washayiswa imoto. Nithi nina ngalokho kwenzekayo nje kafushane ngaphambi kokuthi ngigoqe?
Sisinenkinga kakhulu ngoba abantwana siyabona ukuthi bazolimala because asinamabhasi. Besicela amabhasi ukuthi ugovernment asibhadalele amabhasi because abantwana abakhona ukuya esikolweni. Abantwana abanye abahlele emakhaya balele, abakhona ukuya esikolweni. Asazi manje ukuthi sizoshona phi, sizokwenza njani because abantwana abakhona ukufunda.
Okay, Lizel, those were some of the parents raising their concerns about what is taking place here. They are saying that the main issue is that government did not manage to pay for these buses, so these buses decided to park. We will be able to try by all means to engage Steve Mabona from the Department of Education in this province of Gauteng so that maybe he can be able to elaborate more. When we arrived here with our video journalist Mpo, we saw some of the children who were trying to cross the road, and one of them was nearly hit by a car. So there's a chaos here. Children are trying by all means to go to school, but unfortunately there's no transport because according to these parents, buses were not paid by government.
Well, Calvin, scores of children behind you and disgruntled parents and caregivers, of course, are monitoring what happens from here. And let's also get a response from the department as the day continues. We monitor it alongside you.